All right, we are back with another 50 Linden Friday. Are you excited?
I am excited.
This is not going to be speed fliff.
No, it's going to be a bit more active fliff, but it's not going to be speed fliff.
What do you mean a bit more active?
I'm just using that word. We'll be able to actually take our time a little bit more. Not like slow, but
yes.
Actually go to all the places and check out all the things and stuff.
And allow for a little Tour Blanche soapboxing?
Story time. Yeah,
Story
a
time.
little bit of soapboxing.
Little soapboxing, right?
Yeah, because we had to skip quite a few stops last time just because of time concerns.
Yeah, and the fliffer that you are probably didn't enjoy that.
I like to go to all the stores even if I don't want the item.
Because you always have something to say. And there's always the potential for something else to be of interest when you go to the store.
True. That's very true.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be using the Seraphim website. I'm going to go ahead and toss it up here on the corner. I always use the Seraphim website because I love it. Tour uses the note card. That's how we get around. Go ahead.
We have two sponsors this week, Alutia and Lorison, and I'm very excited about seeing what Lorison has to offer because they have made some fantastic things that we get a lot of use out of.
We do. I know I've used their skyboxes before for like vlogging studios, but Lorison is a favorite for sure.
And they're they're the maker of our barn, our primary barn.
Yes, that's true. And it's a fantastic barn that I just don't envision us replacing anytime soon.
Yeah.
So, as Seraphim has called it, you've got a date with 50 Linden Friday. And I like to say we have a date with it every Friday, at least for the last 3 Fridays. Because we had been inconsistent in the past, but I am loving this weekly Friday date with 50 Linden Friday.
Me too.
Yeah. So, are we ready to get started?
We are very ready to get started.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, we have made it to our first sponsor destination. Where are we, Tour?
We're at Alutia.
Alutia. And they have multiple things. According to Seraphim, they only had one item. So here, let me toss it up. It was this one, was it Kahlua Beach Cozy? But we got here, and there were more things.
It's all the more reason to do the tour, even if you don't see what you're looking for on Seraphim.
Precisely.
Sometimes they will sneak in amazing
additions.
Penis floaties.
Penis floaties. Let me, I wasn't cammed on those quite yet, but oops, I lost track of my camera. Hang on, give me a minute.
I thought I'd just jump to it because...
The penis floaty just ruined my camera. Hang on.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. I can get this under control. Here. Oh, food. Oh, I am losing it. Okay. All right, I know you're laughing at me. You think this is highly amusing because I can't. I got all excited about a penis floaty and I lost control of my camera. All right, I have landed on the penis floaty. I love the patterns. I'm a patterns gal, but they're both PG. Now you get the set of 4 patterns for 50 Linden, or you get these very bright colors for 50 Linden.
Yep.
Do you have any commentary on the penis floaties?
I think they're hilarious.
I like what they're called. Did you notice the name of them?
Yeah.
Infellatio?
Infellatio pool floaty.
That's fantastic.
It's a fantastic name. Love the puns.
I love
Always
puns.
Enjoy the puns.
I'm kind of jealous of the one she has in the picture. Like, I would like that one.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming the adult versions are for sale in here somewhere, and you could get that one.
I assume so as well, because you're right. That pattern, actually, it looks like there's a few patterns.
Yeah, that are not included.
They're not included.
Yeah. Okay.
Secret patterns for the secret item.
But then we also had this fantastic pool chair, the Rio Chase.
Yep, it's a great pool chair, and it kind of matches our beachy look today.
We ended up that way. It wasn't really intentional. I just was putting on some shorts, and then you went all summertime tourist with it, and we just ended up here.
Threw on the Hawaiian shirt, the flip-flops. Yep,
we gotta see those fantastic flip-flops. I have worn flip-flops every week, but yes. Okay, and well, go ahead.
I do. I love the patterns for those chairs. Especially the be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons.
Where is that one? It's on the very end. The purple stripe. Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons. I know that you enjoy a flamingo.
I do. I am the Florida man, so I kind of have to.
Florida man.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good deal over here at Alutia. If you have not been over here already, and I know by the time I post this video, FLF is over, but some designers leave their stuff out all weekend, so it's worth a shot. So I highly recommend Alutia.
And we have gushed over the secret items, but I suppose we should actually give some look at the actual item they put listed on Seraphim.
I was trying to, but you jumped right to that penis floaty. So the actual item is the Kailua Beach koozie. I was saying cozy, but it's a koozie. That's the actual item that isn't even noted on Seraphim, but it's the only item noted on Seraphim. So if you're doing speed flip and you're like, nah, I don't need soda, you would have missed out on penis floaty and pool chairs.
And there are some really good patterns on these as well. We've got like peace, love, and flip-flops, and we got beach babe and less work, more summer. Yep. Good
They're
stuff.
dated though. Look at the one that says summer 2021.
This was probably a relisting, or there might be a few extra new textures in it, but
I would say even with the dated one, you've got a bunch of other textures you could use.
Yeah.
And the fat pack's only 50 linden. It's not like you have to pay 50 linden per koozie.
Right. Yeah, it's 50. You get all of them.
Yep.
So all in all, great items. Good job, Alutia.
You cannot be tired at the start of FLF.
I'm not.
Oh, you're denying that was a yawn happening?
I was stretching.
Well, we better get a move on before you fall asleep.
Hey.
All right, we have made it to our next destination. Please inform us. Where are we?
We are at Lorison.
Lorison, sponsor. One of two sponsors, you said, right?
One of two sponsors, yes.
And what do we have?
We have neon signs. One says hi. One is a heart balloon. I like the heart balloon.
Yeah.
I'm getting the heart balloon.
And it's both of those options. So you've got neons and you've got, or is that just showing it when they're off? Or
you've got neons, or you've got just like, it looks like just gold or brass, maybe?
Okay.
Wall fixture. So, 6 metal options. So you've got a bunch
I
to go
saw
through.
that.
You've got
So 6 color options.
gold,
and
rose
6.
gold, silver.
Oh, I see you changing it.
Yeah. Pewter, copper. So it's got,
Those are lovely. Are they 50 linden each?
They're 50 linden each. So you have to get the neon separate, and you have to get the metal separate, and you would have to get the high sign or the heart balloon separate.
I see.
So, but they're very nice items. I'm keen on the heart balloon myself because I think that's very cute and very nicely made.
I am going to be purchasing all of these because I like a good neon. As you know, I have decorated with some neons before. But I also like the ones that are done in metal. I think those look real classy.
They do. They look very, very sharp.
Yes. So anything else before we pick these up and head over to the next
Nope. That covers my thoughts on these. This is a very nice item, and can never have too many wall decorations.
Nope. You got the Blanche endorsement. Definitely want to pick it up. Laurison's good stuff. Great wall decorations.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have arrived at the next destination, one of our favorites. Where are we?
We're at Alt 3, a very creative creator.
3, where we met Fem Daddy, and she inspired us to fliff regularly. Even though she didn't come right out and do say that, it was just so much fun talking to her. And OMG WTF barbecue. It was really a fun conversation that really just like got us to be like, we gotta fliff every Friday if we're gonna have fun conversations like this.
Heck yeah.
Yep. I mean, we were regular fliffers somewhat anyway, but it was kind of hit or miss. But that meeting here at one time really changed it.
Yeah, they're both very lovely people.
They are. But what do we have here at Alt 3 today?
It looks like we have 2 skins.
Yes. So the first one name is... I can't see because I've turned off my...
Is Alona?
Alana, I think.
Alana?
Alana or Alona. I think it's Alana. But
Alana.
Maybe Alana's with 2 N's. So we have Alana or Alona. And then we also have Davina.
Mm-hmm. Davina.
Yes. So if you were in the market for a skin, I would recommend Alt 3. And what does it say?
Yeah.
Body not included. You know, it's funny that designers have to say that because some people will think it is. And then they'll probably send angry messages. Dear Fem Daddy, where is my mesh body to go with my skin?
Well, no. It might be they're saying that they aren't including the body skin.
You're right. It could just be for the head, which would make sense based on what the poster says.
Right.
Because it says Evo X.
Right. However, this maker, Alt 3, also does have several very high-quality body skins that will match
to go
it.
with these. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably right. It's not about where's my mesh body, but where is the skin for the body.
Yes.
But if you have been buying skins for a time, especially with a mesh head and a mesh body, it should come as no surprise that they're separate. That's usually the way they do it. So, yeah. Valid point. All right. So, moving on, but if you need a skin, Alt 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We are at the next destination, and I love it when Tour finds a place to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
I'm practicing my pretty sit here at Ariskea.
Your pretty sit. I so badly want someone to sit down with you. Because that's always funny when you go shopping for furniture and someone's trying it out and you're like, let me jump on there with you. And then like jump up all of a sudden like, excuse you? It's like, come on, that's an SL thing. Somebody's going to sit down with you if you're trying out furniture at a store.
Yep.
So, all right. But tell us, Tour, what do we have here at Ariskea?
We have a couch in, this is a brioche sofa.
I was going to say, isn't brioche bread?
Maybe.
Is it more than that? Because, you know, like when they serve bread or like when they serve a hamburger on a brioche bun, that's what I think of.
Yeah, it is.
You have company. You have company. Oh, please, Resin. Look at her outfit.
Hi.
Look at her. Oh, she changed her mind. No. Oh, she's typing to you. She's probably like, please forgive me. I'm so forward.
Oh, apparently the sit one position.
Invite her to sit with you again. Feel free to sit. My partner won't mind. She is typing at you.
Yeah, she apologized.
Oh no, don't be shy, sweetheart. Look at that outfit that you have on. You cannot be shy with that. Have a seat, try out the furniture. I'm good. She's got a bird. She is your person, your kind of person. Bird loving.
She says she thought that we were going to sit nicely together and instead of like, immediately
like, "Rawr, baby."
just immediately escalating.
Oh, that was fantastic. Where are you going? No. Oh, her bird flies when she walks. You gotta find out where she got that bird from. And you can tell her I'm totally okay with her cuddling you. That's fine. I'm totally camming her so hard right now.
Bird is HBMD.
HBMD.
HPMD. It's where we got the sky whale.
Oh, we have to go back there and get that. You need that.
Yeah.
You need a bird on your shoulder everywhere you go.
Agreed.
Well, I don't know if you want to get up and let our new friend try it, or you can invite her to sit with you. That's fine.
Oh, I did, but she's shy. It's fine.
Well, maybe get up and let her try the chair. She really wants it. Don't hog the chaise. Let her sit. Be a gentleman. She doesn't want to play with you. That's fine.
Yeah.
That was so good. That was so what I expected to happen. I am living for that. Fantastic. Yes. What's our friend's name? I need to know.
Bread sofa. Oh, this is Christina Chronowire.
Wow. All right. Okay. That was hilarious. Okay. Anything more about this? I feel like we should buy this for sure now. Look at how engaging it is.
I'm definitely getting it, but
it has a lot of pretty sits in it, and apparently, if you sit with a friend, you can get frisky.
Yes, there's adult and PG, both for 50, and you apparently the sit positions. Position 0 is for feminine sits.
Can I interrupt you for a second, though? I think this gal up front wants a turn. I think she wants you to sit with her because she's like, "Hey, Tour Blanche, I saw you trying out that furniture with ladies. I would like you to sit with me."
Actually, these are fans.
What?
This is Hist Ipan, who we saw at a previous clip.
So she's talking to us and I can't even see it? I hope you're talking for us. You got to tell her she's in our video. So we've seen her before at a FLF.
Yep.
And you can tell her that I'm camming her and she's going to be on our video.
She's a big fan of your couch.
Oh, that is too funny.
So, brioche sofa. Ariskea. It's a nice one. Yep.
Pick it up, have fun with friends or strangers. It's a good time. Brioche sofa by Ariskea.
Good icebreaker sofa.
Oh, that's too good.
All right.
Next stop?
Next stop.
All right, we are back, and we are making friends everywhere we go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not always just because of my mobile throne. Last time, it was that couch at, where were we? Ariskea.
Ariskea.
Where are we now?
We're at Asteria.
Asteria. And some of our new friends are naked behind us, which is why my camera's low.
Yes, they're doing the demo dance.
Dance. Lots of naked pixels. Mm-hmm. But as I avoid showing that, we have an outfit here. I'm not so successful at showing it. I'm now strategically hiding them behind you. But we have... Oh, they're moving. Oh, no. They're moving. I'm trying to...
just cam in on the outfit.
I am cammed in on the outfit, but then I have to turn it because then they start walking. Okay, so we have this outfit. I'm sure the bodies are probably listed on the vendor next to it, right? Because for 50 Linden Friday, you only get it in black. But if you cam over here, the whole outfit's here.
Right.
To the side of us. And it fits
so we've got
E-body.
Eborn, yep.
Mm-hmm. Cupra, Maitreya,
yep.
Legacy, Beliza, and Hourglass. Now, I am much too plump of a girl to wear that even as a Beliza, but it's a lovely outfit, and you can get all the colors over here to the side for full price, I'm sure. But if you are interested, you can get the black for 50 Linden Friday, and it's probably top and bottom separate because they look separate.
Top and bottom are separate. Now, I do want to bring this up just because I think it warrants mentioning. The colors themselves are only 60 each.
Oh, that's not bad.
400 for the whole set. So yeah, not bad at all.
So if you're looking for a nice outfit, I would recommend Asteria.
Mm-hmm.
Are we good to go?
We are good to go.
Okay, we are at our next store, and it's very dark, but thankfully we have party lights on the mobile throne you made for me.
Mm-hmm.
So where are
Balaclava.
we? Balaclava. And what do we have? Frames.
We have frames in silver and gold. Now these are more than just hang-on-the-wall frames, although they have those options.
Ooh.
They also have a standing tilted frame.
Oh, that wasn't just for display.
For display. And they have a frame with a kickstand that you can put on like a mantle or something, or a table.
Oh, I see
So
that.
many frame options to decorate with.
Huh. I'm glad you pointed that out, because when I said display, I thought that was only for display purposes, but it's not. They are options.
They are actual options. I love this. This is great if you want to set up a display in front of a store, or just show off like art in a gallery or something, and want to do something more than just put a texture onto a prim on the wall.
Now, we have a lady in front of us. Is she a friend of yours?
No, I don't know her, but she is in front of us.
And she left just before I was going to camera, because I'm always accusing you of TPing in your bitches when we're going shopping.
Yep,
I'm like, can you please refrain from TPing in all your bitches when we're trying to do fliff?
You do accuse me of that.
I do. And I was like, is this a new friend? Did she say something? Does she want one of my nuggets? No. She has walked up in our personal space.
Yep.
Okay. But yes, you and I are photographers. I think we may have mentioned Visionaire once before in passing, but I'll link that in the notes if anyone's curious about what Visionaire is. It's Visionaire Institute for SL Photography, and we're both very active in that, and therefore we love to take pictures. So we have a gallery up. I can link that as well. And we're always looking for frames because we love art. And the art we make is art that we enjoy most.
Yes, absolutely. And it also bears mention, these are modify, which means, while by default the aspect ratio is square, you can pull it, you can stretch it horizontally if you want to fit like a landscape shot, or you could stretch it vertically and make that fit a portrait shot.
I like it. I'm sure you've got these picked up. I know I'm grabbing them.
Absolutely do. Big fan.
Are we ready for the next stop?
We are.
All right, we are at our next destination, which is where, Tour?
We're at the Beliza store.
Beliza, the maker of Freya, the body that I wear, and we're with my little belly attachment and boobs attachment and deformers galore. But the baseline, the Freya, I just love how thick that body gets, and it's fantastic. But when it's not about the body today, it's about makeup.
Yes, it is. And these are some very nice eye makeups, I think. They don't overdo it.
I'm going to be picking these up because in the past when we have fliffed, typically Beliza would be a skin, and I don't need skins, but these makeups are lovely.
They really are. And they have options for, I really like the subtle options that goes with just about anything. But the vibrant ones, those color combinations are very striking.
There they are. I like a bold makeup, but sometimes it's over the top. I'm not trying to be gaudy. Even the makeup I have on now, I forget where it's from. If I zoom in on myself, it's a bit strong. If I peek in behind these glasses, which we didn't shout out at the beginning, you equipped us with matching like his and hers glasses. And you would have to say the maker because I have my settings off, so I can't see. but you found these on the marketplace right before we started taping.
Yes, these are the Spot Cat crown glasses.
I will link them in the description because we were all dressed and ready to go, and he's like, I have to send you this. And then it's like, okay, we're going to put these on, and we look fantastic. So, but yes, I would highly encourage. And now with these makeups, they're balm layers for Evo X mesh head
Evo
only.
X only, yep.
So my concern with this, and I've run into this problem before, these are lovely, but as you know, I wear Evo X, but my skin is not an Evo X skin.
Right.
So because of that, my head is not in Evo X mode, which means that this makeup will probably not fit right until my maker, which is Details, makes my skin in Evo X style. So, but that's okay. If you have an Evo X head, I would highly recommend this. If you don't, well, you can't buy it anyway. But if you have if your problem is like mine with the skin, then you're gonna have eyeliner on your chin or your neck.
It's probably only a matter of time before they update that.
Yeah, I have to circle back to Details to see, because this skin's not that old, but it was out before Evo X, so now it's kind of, it takes time for creators to circle back around to do that stuff. So that's my assumption. I don't take the time and effort of designers for granted. They have other things. They have lives,
Oh, yeah. And they have to be creating new products, not constantly going back to old ones.
Yep. I'm going to buy these anyway, even though I know it's not going to show up on me, right?
Of
because
course.
For now it may not, but once my skin's updated, it will.
Yep. And you can't argue with the price.
Nope.
All right.
All right. We have made it to our next destination. And is it where I think? Yes. Where are we?
Blanche.
Blanche. I don't know why I say it that way. It's probably because of Wicca. And when I say Wicca, people are going to be like, what? The religion? No. My friend, Wicca Merlin, designer behind Wicca's wardrobe. So she's German. And and I don't know, it's a big joke. Not that she's German, but just pronunciations of things.
And she was correct, because Blanche is a German word meaning pale.
Means what?
Pale.
Pale. Huh. So, yeah. So I also, I've mentioned the fact that I watch a lot of TikTok. I also watch a German creator on TikTok whose whole thing is how the German people speak. And it's always like, Kartoffelsack and Scheisse. They can't speak calmly. Or Bleisch. It's just, the whole thing is that. And I can link that in the description. But it's funny because Wicca Merlin, my dear friend, is someone who we've heard speak in German to her partner in world and in real life in German. And she'll be talking to us normal. Then she'll just lean back and be like, "Blah," just shouting in German. And I know it exists. I know it's a thing. So that's why whenever we come to Bleisch, it's always Bleisch.
Bleisch. Yes.
So we have Gomez.
Gomez.
That is not German. But these are kind of fun, and I am picking these up. Now, I didn't even check to see who they fit, but...
Slink, Maitreya, Beliza, and Signature. So you're good.
Wow, they don't fit Legacy.
No, but you can wear them right now.
And they don't fit Cupra.
And they don't fit Cupra.
Huh. But,
So these are your Freya shoes.
My Freya shoes. Thankfully, I have so many bodies in my inventory that it doesn't really matter. That's why I don't check. It's like, I'll buy it and I'll wear it with one of the setups that I have. So, yeah, I like variety. I don't like being stuck in only one body. So definitely over the years, I've collected them because I've been here a long time. I know it gets costly to buy all these bodies, but when you've been here as long as we have, 15 years, you kind of build things up. So, yeah. Oh, and this shoe is unisex too.
Yeah. Speaking of 15 years, it does warrant mentioning that Second Life itself is coming upon its 20th anniversary very soon.
What? Is it 20 SLB soon?
20 SLB, the big 2-0.
We have to go to those festivities.
We do have to go to those festivities.
I think we go to like the Shop and Hop or something, right? For SLB. We've been at least twice.
And we hit 18, we hit 19, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but yeah, I definitely want to hit some of the actual events for 20 because I think that's going to be quite a marker.
That's a milestone for sure.
That's a milestone, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, Gomez shoes. They're a nice one.
They are very nice. I picked them up, and I think it's just the name of it was like Easter FLF because I guess we're coming up on that.
We are.
All right, and now it looks like off to the side is that the same shoe but in other colors?
Different colors.
Yeah,
yep.
Those are nice, but I still think the FLF one is fun. Those are,
and that's good. Yeah, because the individual ones are 310 each. So the FLF variation is quite a bargain.
Yep, and it's I like the coloration. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's a little Miami Vice.
It's very 80s, yes.
And I know last time, was it last week or was it the week before, where there was a backdrop that was a little too 80s for you, a little too Miami Vice.
A little bit.
And you're like, no, thank you.
The backdrop was, yeah.
And
the
I'm like, nice. Given the decade, I felt like you should embrace that.
Normally do, but for backdrops, it was a bit much.
But this is not that. This is a much more toned down 80s coloration, Easter coloration that works.
This is bringing 80s into the scene rather than the scene vomiting 80s all over everything inside of it.
Fair point. I have no counter to that. So I think we'll let that statement stand and we will move on to the next.
Very good.
All right, I am cracking tour up over here at Floor Plan and Brocante, but it's really just Floor Plan. Oh, I'm sorry. Say it the way you like to say it.
Brocante.
And before we launch into what the item is behind you, I do want to correct myself because after we went away from the last destination, we were talking about Blanche, and my friend Wicca Merlin, I realized that I used the old name for her business, not the new name. So, Tour, please correct me.
It's Wicca's Originals rather than Wicca's Wardrobe.
See, I have known Wicca so long, it was Wicca's Wardrobe. Then she had a rebranding a little while ago, and now it's Wicca's Originals. So I wanted to correct that. I'm going to link her store, her marketplace, and I'll put her slurl in the description to the video so you all can pay Wicca Merlin's store, Wicca's Originals, a visit. So I wanted just to make that correction before we launched into Floor Plan, because Tour is working very hard to ignore the paintings because he still doesn't like them. But you like what's for FLF, though.
Yes, I do.
So I'm going to zoom in tight on those, so on the video you won't have to suffer through seeing these photos, these paintings.
Because I've been enjoying doing this side research while we do these. Brocante is French for flea market.
Oh, that's nice. I love these little... Go ahead.
It kind of explains the layout of this place, where it does feel very much like a secondhand store or like a open market in the rest of the store here. But I love the items that they have today as well. And
I love your little sidebars where you tell us about the name of the store and help me pronounce them. Like hose, which I will never forget. But yes, Brocante. Flea market.
I guess since it's French, it's more like a brocante or something.
True. We're saying it in a very Spanish kind of way.
I know, but it
brocante.
Feels like it wants to be shouted in Spanish.
Yes. No, it's French.
It's French.
Brocante.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm currently cammed in very tightly on the things on top of that little table because I know they caught your eye immediately.
The duckiest of frames, yes.
The duckiest of frames, and then you've got like a little collection bowl there, like if you're going to toss your keys in it or your change.
I call it a candy dish, but
yes. Oh, well, of course you would call it a candy dish. And I would like to think when you purchase this and rest it at our home, you will fill it with candies from me.
I absolutely will.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I think this little setup is adorable.
It is. It is. And we'd love a good frame, and these are fantastic ducky frames.
And you are a fan of the avians, and you love a bird, which is why I made the comment about our special friend, Christina, from Ariskea, because she's going to be our buddy now, with her little bird, because that stood out to me because of how much you love the birds.
We do love the birds. We also love Birdie, our favorite farm.
I was just going to say mostly you love birds, but when you toss that in there, I'm like, yeah, you're right. We do love our Birdie for sure.
So in addition to this, there's also this little corner stand.
Great for tchotchkes or food.
Yeah.
Or if you're us, food. Because Tor loves to put food on every surface he can.
Can definitely do both.
That's right. So these are a must, at least for us, the Blanches, and highly recommend to everyone else FLFing.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we are at our next destination, clothing, and it looks like Chizu.
Chizu.
Let's see. Uni outfit, fitted for Lara, Petite, and Legacy. Well, I am far from petite, but they offer this in 2 colors. If this is your style, knock yourself out. But as for me, not so much, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay.
Yep. Yeah. I don't have much more to add to that.
I think this pit bull's trying to get my snacks.
Yeah, the pit bull does look a little hungry.
Yeah, maybe we should move on.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my nuggets with me.
All right. Okay.
All right, we are at our next destination, and there's... Oh, she left! I was just about to cam on that badonkadonk.
You're gonna check out that badonkadonk, that dump truck, that luggage rack.
Yeah, now I have no badonkadonk to cam on.
It was a pretty nice one, pretty healthy one.
Yeah.
She clearly feeds it.
Not like I feed mine.
You do.
No badonkadonk, but we've got curtains.
Yep.
We have Malika curtains.
Yeah.
Now, we like a good curtain. So what do you think about these, Tor?
These are Malika curtains. These are nice curtains. And unlike a design that we saw recently, these can be stretched horizontally.
Oh.
And since they're modifiable, they also could be scripted up to be retracting type. So, I am going to be getting these.
Well, and I also like how you say they can be scripted up. Because if you're like me, I'm not doing any scripting. But if you're like you are absolutely scripting the shit out of it.
Yes, they are not currently scripted to allow you to retract or extend them. But they are designed in such a way that would be possible, and they are modifiable. So I'm going to be all about that.
Fantastic. I look forward to seeing where you put them to use, because I'm sure you're just going to squirrel them away in that massive, messy inventory of yours until you need some curtains.
Darn right, and I do. So I also do have to say, I like the attached curtain rod, and I like the fact that they actually have the curtains resting on the rod more naturally than I typically see. This is a very well-designed curtain.
I'm coming in close on that so we can see what you were talking about. So what is it? Just looks like a more natural...
Mm-hmm. So first of all, the curtain rod itself has some detail which is usually omitted, especially the curtain rod ends are usually just not even attached, and the brass fitting that's actually holding up the curtain rod is actually present, whereas normally it's just a beam sticking straight into the curtain rod as if it were like welded or something. So this is someone who went all out doing the detail
attention to
work,
detail, yeah.
and I love it.
Making a realistic looking curtain setup.
I'm a fan.
Yes, I enjoy some definite attention to detail, and I appreciate you pointing that out because it is a sign of good craftsmanship.
It is. Good job, Helm.
On to the next. Okay, we are at our next destination. So, Tour, please enlighten me.
We are at Eternus.
Eternus. And we have this lovely set called the Cloud Set. And at the very top it says what bodies it fits. Maitreya, Legacy, Freya, Cupra. Yep. And there are little specifications of different, fittings on those bodies. But I, as I've mentioned many, many times, Legacy is my other go-to body when I'm not in a Freya. And because I tend to be a round girl, dresses or skirts with that kind of folding or wrinkling in them tend to not look good on me. That's, as I would often comment to a skirt for a skinny girl. But the top, I'm totally getting that.
The top is fantastic.
Yeah, I love a top like that.
And I like this particular pattern available for Fliff.
Yes, so they have designated which items you can get for Fliff, and it's this kind of celestial pattern, right? For the top.
It's like celestial and moons and...
Yeah, and then the brown, it looks like a suede material, but the brown skirt. So you can get a nice little set here for just 100 linden, 50 for the top, 50 for the bottom.
Yep.
I have purchased the fat pack of the top because, as I don't think I've ever said this on this video series yet, Tour, but my favorite color is fat pack.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
I like to indulge that.
And I love that you do. So, all right. So yes, good find over here. Cloud set. Be sure to come pick that up if that's your style.
Yep.
All right, we are at the next store. And what store is it, Tour?
We're at Etham.
Etham. And when you told me it was Etham, my response was, I wonder if it's a jacket.
And it is.
It's a jacket. But now, please explain. You had a nice response to that when I said that.
So it's sometimes hard to tell different Etham products apart. Now, this one actually is a little bit nicer than I expected. I think I'm gonna try it out in the auburn color. I have kind of a mixed relationship with Etham. I do appreciate that they are pretty consistent about putting something up for Fliff.
Yes.
And I do always appreciate that there are makers for men's clothing. I would love to see more makers for men's clothing participate in the Fliff, but as it is, there's a lot of things about Etham where I really want to like it, but it usually is just a little too plain looking. Needs a little bit more flair. But I'm willing to give this jacket a try, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and I think that to add on to that critique of Etham is that while I definitely, like you, appreciate that they have an offering for men, and they're a regular participant in Fliff, some of their mesh models are very similar to each other, so it doesn't seem like it's too different sometimes from week to week. So that was the experience behind my comment when I was like, I bet it's a jacket. So.
Right. Yeah, a lot of the jackets, I know in my head that they are distinct, but they look very similar very often.
Very subtle differences, which makes them look very similar.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm glad you're going to try this one out. It is different than some of their other past offerings. So good job, Etham.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We are at Fancy Decor, where Tour has found a place to sit again.
Yeah, I have.
I love when you get to sit down. You're always on your feet. I feel bad.
I just need Christina to come over here and hop in the couch with me.
We got to message Christina.
Christina, where are you?
Christina, what was her last name? Chromonium?
Chronowire.
Chronowire. Yeah, I'm only messing that up because all of my SL settings are off. But I still have Christina's IM open because I want to make sure that I have her name down, because when this video goes up, she's getting a link.
Mm-hmm.
So, this couch wasn't fully res to me when I started recording, which I was like, oh man, I like to wait until it's res. But now it is, and it's actually textured really nicely.
It is. I like this. I'm definitely picking it up. It is textured very nicely. I don't know what sort of customization options there are yet, but I suspect that things like the pillows maybe are distinct colors and such. But yeah, this is very low. Oh wow, it's also only one object.
Mm-hmm. So is that one land impact?
Correct? No, it's two objects. No, it's 7 land impact.
Oh, okay.
But I was a little surprised that it was 2 distinct parts.
Okay. And there's no lovely ladies around here who could use a place to sit? Well, besides me, of course. But I have a place to sit.
They're giving us a wide berth at the moment.
I wonder if it's the party lights. Might find them off-putting. But yeah,
it's a nice wide couch, which always appreciate that.
Yes.
And
you look very handsome there, sitting there.
Thank you.
I'm sure if I bothered to get up and sit next to you, it would be fantastic, but I'm quite comfy over here.
Yes, of course.
Ready for the next stop?
I am.
Okay, we are at the next store, and the FLF item just rezzed in, but where are we, Tor?
We are at Fetch.
Fetch! Now, this sign behind me, I want everything, is actually for Saturday sale, and we already own it. So, it's a fantastic. Here's an example of what I was saying before. I like neon wall art. And actually, I think you bought this one, but I think I have it too. But you have decorated with it in our barn.
Yes, I have.
And actually, that chest of drawers is changing colors, or somebody was pressing the things. That's what it was. Our friend here
is changing colors. No, I'm doing it because I wanted to check out the different patterns.
I thought it was our friend here with the see-through dress.
I was a little click happy. That's me.
You had me thinking they had automated the changing of colors.
No, that would be clever though.
Yeah, but it's you because you are very clicky.
Sometimes I am. Mm-hmm. So this is a nice chest of drawers, and I like the subtle patterning on the front of the drawers themselves.
I like the handles. I like the style.
The handles are great.
And this is another good example of attention to detail.
It is, yeah.
Because you don't see handles like that on furniture in SL.
No, that's, wooden rod across held by leather strap bolted to the front of the drawer. I can imagine pulling on that and it actually, giving a bit, pulling away from the drawer to let you pull it. And I can personally imagine the nice, satisfying thunk as you let go of it.
Wow. You're fully invested.
Maybe I am.
Now I want one of these in real life. You described that so well. So I'm assuming you're picking this up.
Oh yes, I'm definitely picking this up. This is a good one.
How would you pronounce the name of this dresser?
Ooh, Iris.
Iris. It's a very lovely name.
Let me see if that's anywhere close to correct. Because I like to try and find out how to pronounce. Whoa. Iris.
Iris. What's the
Iris.
The origin on this word?
Greek. It's a I'm not sure quite what it... It's a variation of Iris, the Greek goddess. It's just a name, but it's a variation of that name.
That's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine I'll be seeing this in our home, or in our redesign. We're doing various things. I'm sure I'll see this piece of furniture at some point.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Are you ready for the next stop?
Yeah.
All right. We are at the next store, and where is that, Tour?
We're at Granola.
Granola. We have some interesting things here.
Yes, this is the Stella Spring Collection.
Stella Spring Collection. We have the lady vase and the Stella table with watering can.
Yeah.
I'm digging this.
I am too.
But
now,
designers are all about the detail today.
They are. And one thing I have to say right off the bat about the lady vase is sometimes there are patterns like this where the female figure, they really typically lean into hourglassing it. And I like the more matronly look that this has. It's this more, it's a bit more of a rounder, softer shape.
And I love that they're actually like sitting on their legs. That's not like they're amputees. Yeah. At least not on the legs.
They're kneeling down. You can even see the feet in the back.
I was just camming that. This is lovely.
Yeah. It is. And the detail work all over the body of the etchings. Very, very lovely. Perfect for garden decor.
So have we shopped granola before? Because if not, we need to start.
At least I have. I have many granola things. And yeah.
Well, this is fantastic. I'm going to be picking this up.
I think some of these may end up making an appearance in our rebuild on Unity.
I would agree. They would be a perfect addition.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to pick these up, and I know you definitely pick these up.
Yeah. I also want to say, I want to add to this, I very, very, very much appreciate that the designer went above and beyond to include multiple skin tones.
Yes.
Because that's something that could be easily overlooked.
I agree. The whole of this is just fantastic. Skin tones, body shape, just not, like you said, leaning into your traditional standard kind of hourglass figure. This is just beautiful work. Any other comments before we move on?
The watering can and the table are also nice. We didn't say as much about those, but those are cool and distinct looking. Like, I like the legs on those, and the watering can is very unique looking. Very kind of contemporary looking.
No, I was definitely admiring the stools that the watering cans are on. I'm sorry, the lady...
The vases are
The vases, right.
Lady
excuse me. Sorry. I was trying to hold that off, but as I was camming around the lady vases, I was getting a good look at the detail on these stools. And
yeah, the stools are
really
great
pleased
too.
with that.
I just realized that we had kind of gushed about the vases without
yeah, but good way to circle back to that, because it's definitely everything they're offering is such a value for 50 Linden Friday, and just beautiful work. Very, very good craftsmanship. All right, we are at our next store, which is way too cramped for me to go inside.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Extraordinary. So I'm
they
camming
have
in.
A little bit of a claustrophobic interior.
And what do we have here? March hare. Fountain.
It's a fountain, animated water, little particle effects.
That's lovely. What
I'm
do you
picking
think?
it up.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just, your landscape.
And I suspect they're going in March here. They're kind of playing off of the upcoming Easter. It is very nice. I do enjoy landscaping, and it looks like it would be a nice little garden item.
Agreed. I'm sure you will res that out someplace. Hey, I don't know if it has a place at our remake of Unity because of what we're going for, but I'm sure that maybe somewhere in Stratagem you might find a place for that.
Yep. Man, we'll see.
All right. You ready for the next?
I am.
All right. Orange Cloud, but we're here at Ison. And this was a favorite of mine, and still is from time to time when I can squeeze myself into their designs. But it's shoes, so I might be in luck or not, because I can see from here it's Maitreya, Legacy, and Reborn. So
yeah,
this would work for me when I'm wearing my Legacy, but not currently. And
absolutely,
it looks like just one of these is the 50 Linden, or this pair over here. This red and pink. Oh, it's one set. It's like blushes and reds.
Okay. Gotcha. I was having trouble figuring that one out, so that makes sense.
Yep. So you can get the others. They're all there. And it looks like they're 50% off.
The others are 145.
Okay. I'm looking at the heel on that, and I'm wondering, does it say what heel? Because that's not a high. It might be a mid. It's not a kitten. I'm already intrigued because I love a heel that's not high.
I think that's like the mid.
It's probably the mid, and they don't make for that foot setting very often.
And they should, because it does look much nicer, like more kind of natural to walk in. I know people love the high heel, and it is fun, but not all shoes fit that aesthetic.
Yeah.
And sometimes actually seeing some of the arch of the foot is nicer than making it just go straight down to the toe.
Right. And me, I'm actually a fan of a flat foot most of the time because that's much more realistic to me. In RL, I'm often making comments to coworkers when I see them with their heels that I am much more of a sensible shoe kind of woman. And some of the heels people wear to work are impressive. I don't know how they get through a day. And then they usually are switching out of their shoes like midday into like house slippers. So I'm like, what was the point of that shoe? Just to look stylish. Okay. And kill your feet. But I'm not a fan of that. So, but this, I'm definitely picking this shoe up.
Yep. So I'm good with people, wearing what they want to make them feel good, but I do like a practical shoe.
Yep, I know what women will do for fashion, but me, I've never been able to wrap my head around wearing shoes that hurt my feet and getting through the day like that. It doesn't make sense to me.
Agreed.
So anyway, I guess that was my soapbox moment, but any other comments there, Tour, about these shoes? Or shoes in general?
I agree with you on the shoes. Very much.
Okay. Oh, we've got a butt in the shot. Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Look at that. She's got a nice shapely tush. We've got somebody with a badonkadonk.
Yeah,
I'm guessing this is probably a Cupra, or is it a Reborn?
This is a Reborn butt.
Ooh. She looked like she just came from a swim.
Yeah.
That's a lovely body.
Yeah, it is.
I might have to experiment. I might. What I was talking about picking up bodies. I'm inspired now. I'm seeing this body, and I know we've talked about it. And I'm like, Tour, I have enough bodies, but I might need to go ahead and get the Cupra and a Reborn.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. Oh, I mean, just look at her shape and what I could do with curves like that.
Now the question is, and this is always a rough one, is can you do anything with the actual waist?
Yeah.
She's got nice full hips. She's got a great ass. But if it's all pinched in the waist and you can't actually put any weight on that, that's always frustrating. There are bodies where that's a problem and that's a big limitation, but I don't know what the Reborn is capable of.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out because that ass alone is a big selling point for me.
Yeah.
I would like a thicker leg. I like how thick it is in the thigh, but it gets real skinny toward the bottom.
It does,
and that's one of those. That's one of the reasons why I like a Freya, because the leg is thick from top to bottom.
Right. And that's another thing where, without seeing what the sliders do, we don't. I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
To make the calves yeah.
That ass and frame was sold. Sold. I am going to. I'm going to be buying a Reborn and a Cupra while I'm at it.
It's gone.
She's gone. Don't worry about it, because we're going to be playing with that. Not her, but we're going to be playing with Reborn. Yeah, right. We're doing that. I'm sorry. That ass was too fine.
All right.
Can't. I'm sold. Good job, Cupra. Or, I'm sorry, Reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next.
Okay.
All right, we have arrived at the next store, and it's...
Ingenue. Selling November boots in March. What?
Well, maybe it's the colors. They have very Marchy colors with the green.
Okay.
Now, the gray and the brown aren't so much, but, they're good standard colors. Mm-hmm. It's a nice, solid booty. I can't complain, I know I've made comments before that Ingenue is pretty... Yeah. I don't want... it doesn't stand out a lot to me. No, it's a good place to go if you want a really solid, standard, nothing too flashy, too crazy kind of shoe. Mm-hmm. So, but, this booty, like I said, is pretty solid. It would fit under pants nicely, or crop pants like they show in the picture. It's a solid shoe. Can't complain.
Yeah, and it fits onto Maitreya, Legacy, and Slink.
Yep.
I do have to say, I like the way that they've named their colors.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It's basil and daffodil, or slate and mocha.
Oh, those are nice, yeah.
Very fun way to describe the colors.
Yeah, so definitely if you're looking for a solid booty, nothing too flashy, sensible shoe, then here you go.
Okay, very good.
All right, we are at the next store, which is where?
Catatonic.
And while there are two images here, it's really just the one under the FLF sign.
Yeah.
Which is not a pose, right? It's an outfit.
No,
I thought it was a
cowl
pose.
And shorts. So it's a... Yeah.
Yeah, knit cowl and shorts. I like this.
Yes.
I like a low rise, and this fits Legacy, so I would get that.
Yeah, a low rise is definitely very nice. It definitely is. It's an interesting one because you could throw it on for like cooler weather, even though it's very, showing a lot of skin. It gives the impression of something that might provide warmth. Knit stuff is always very cozy. And
yeah. So I'm just throwing up the FLF website on the sidebar here because that other picture is not for FLF. It's actually Clapper 88. But
right.
But yes, so it's the 50 lindens. The item is here on the left of the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna pick that up.
Very good.
All right, we are at the next store, and where is that?
We're at Lulubi.
And it's a holding animation, is that right?
It is, yeah, it's called a lunar mesh orb. It's this orb with kind of an aura around it that you can hold, and it'll hover around. And
That's very Birdie. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Birdie loves stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm
she
gonna have to
would
pick that
enjoy.
up for her.
She would enjoy that. I'm gonna get it too, just because I like having weird stuff to hold sometimes.
Yeah, I could see getting it for me too. I'll get it too.
Yeah,
Right.
but you're right. Birdie would appreciate that, and yeah, it does look like the non-flip version comes in other colors, but this they're going for like the pink and the sky blue, probably again kind of touching on Easter themes.
So there are other colors of this item?
Yes, somewhere in the store there are.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to convey it, where it is to you.
I'm sure they could area search it if they wanted to come look at the other colors.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, very good. Any other commentary before we... Oh, someone's at my door, so let's go!
Nope.
All right, I have successfully made it. My dogs protected me from an intruder. No, I'm just kidding. Someone came home. Okay, so we have made it to the next location, which is where?
Luxuria.
Luxuria, which is socks.
Spring socks.
Spring socks. So you've got your bomb layers and Omega appliers and Maitreya appliers. And this sort of thing comes in real handy when you've got all these different mesh bodies and bomb bodies.
Lots of nice color options too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sure I need ankle socks. It's not something I
You do
typically
have a lot
wear.
of sock options,
I
but
do.
if someone does need them, they can get them.
Sounds good. Ready for the next?
Yes, I am.
Okay. We are at the next store, and this has to be the most giant fliff display of the whole fliff experience.
I have to say, I do appreciate Maxi Gossamer making it very obvious week after week where their flip item is. Front and center, elevated, big poster.
No missing it. We have Maxi Gossamer, and this is the Constantina Pearl Heart Choker. And
Yeah.
I want to say this is not rigged.
It is unrigged.
Because most of the time it is, because Maxi Gossamer has been around a very long time. And I'm assuming because they're calling it the Classic Series, that it might mean that this is an older design, and therefore unrigged. But I don't think anything of theirs is rigged, new or old.
It is unrigged, and it has earrings, also unrigged, but they match.
Yep.
But you can get this with gold and silver metals and pearls that are white or black.
Yes.
It comes with a high color and a low color design. The high color, of course, rises up your neck a ways, and the low color would be, just resting on the shoulders.
I thought you were saying high color and low color, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Color. Color. Okay, I don't know why I was hearing you that way, but I understand what you're saying. High collar and low collar. Gotta love options. But
yep.
As
but it
for
is
me,
unrigged, unfortunately.
I am a lazy girl, and unrigged is usually a no for me. But
That's one of your best qualities.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you. But I say we should move on to the next stop.
Let's do it.
All right, we are at the next store, which is what tour?
This is Masu.
Masu. Now, I can't tell from the poster what size body this fits. The girl in the picture looks like she's a curvier gal. Might be wearing a Reborn or Cupra.
Might be a Cupra, probably is.
Okay.
There's no Reborn variation for this, but it is Maitreya, Legacy, Cupra, and Freya.
Ooh, Freya even.
Yes.
Ooh. That's lovely. I like Masu quite a bit. So, did you said it was Legacy, right?
Yes.
Yep. So that makes it sold for me because Masu's a favorite of mine. I like their work a whole lot.
And that's a very cute bikini option. I like the little detail works and the dangly bits, and
I'm pretty sure I have some pasties that they may have made that are that pattern that's on the bikini top.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I like the little danglies coming off the bottom of the bikini.
And it's kind of
top.
evocative of flowers.
Yeah, that's lovely. So that's a yes for me. So definitely encourage others if you're looking for a sexy, cute bikini. This is it for sure.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next?
I am. Yeah.
All right, we've made it to the next store. It's dark here, but as usual, the party lights on my mobile throne, courtesy of Tour Blanche, have done us right. We can see everything just fine.
And they have.
So where
they
are
get the
we?
job done. We're at the Nylon Outfitters.
Nylon Outfitters, and I am in love. Love. Glitter lashes for
really
Evo
fun.
and Evo X. Look at those lashes.
I know. You love
my goodness.
You love good lash, and these have just the right amount of embellishment, I feel.
Yes. You know what I need to do is put on that liner. Well, I was going to say the liner from Beliza, which I actually can't because my face is not Evo X. But the lashes will work just fine. And I have some other, toned down makeup, because when you wear lashes like this, you don't need a whole bunch of makeup. You just need some nice liner and you're good to go. This is fantastic. I love these so much.
Yeah. So it's got like little stars and stuff in the first one, and in the second one it's kind of is that like the holographic style?
Yeah.
The third one looks like
diamonds. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Nice.
That's fantastic. I'm putting those on right away as soon as we get home.
Heck yes.
All right, let me pause this so I can get these and we can get going.
Great job, Nylon Outfitters.
All right, we are at a store with. I'll let you do the telling, because I was like, this store is not on Seraphim, and you're like, but it's on the note card with a note. So what does the note card say? Well, first of all, where are we, and what does the note card say?
We are at Osmia. Osmia does very often have a FLF offering, which is why I suspect that the FLF organizer, OMG, who put this in. But in the note card, it says, Osmia is based in Ukraine. They do not have a FLF item this week, but please feel free to shop up their store. Your purchase will help support them during this difficult time. So we decided to take a look around their store. And you found the cow print. We found the cow print.
So we love cow print, and I love a crop top. And while they does not appear to have things for Freya, or at least for the way I wear my Freya, but they do have things for Legacy, which I have referenced many times that I often wear. So we're going to pick up this lovely top for my Legacy.
Absolutely, yes.
And I just thought it was incredibly thoughtful and sweet of OMG WTF, and and her team, if there's a team, if it's just FemDaddy. But the fact that she would put this store on the list because of where they are and what they're dealing with right now, I thought was incredibly thoughtful.
Yes. Slava Ukraine.
All right, we are at our next stop, which is where?
We are at Stories & Co.
Stories & Co. And they have a tiny top.
They do. They have a tiny top for Maitreya, Legacy, Hourglass. Looks like it's designed for a skinny girl, but...
but on a Legacy, though, well, I don't know. It might look a little funny all stretched out with big boobies.
Yeah, could look pretty nice stretched out. It's hard to say.
I might have to pick it up and find out. 50 Lindens is not a bad price to do some experimentation.
That's definitely true.
Now, I can also see in the background of my frame, there are more colors, obviously, that are available,
Yes, there are.
but only the black and white are available for 50 Linden Friday.
Correct.
All right.
And those are nice color options to offer.
They are, and it looks like they sell them in little packs. There's like 3 packs at the top over there on that far wall, and then individually. So whatever suits your fancy. Fliff or other colors in packs or solos.
Yep. Fliff version is definitely a good deal to try it out, though, to see if it's your style. And if you like it, you can always get more.
That's right. And I'm going to pick up the Fliff version to do some experimentation when I'm back in my legacy.
Excellent.
And we're back. We are at the next store. Where are we?
We're at Valkyr.
Valkyr. Now, according to Seraphim, which, I know you're going to be shocked, they only say that there's one offering.
But there's 2.
There are 2. So they only mention the Fascinator. But there is a birdcage.
Yeah.
And this is interesting. If you are in need of a birdcage, they have quite the unique one.
Sometimes you gotta lock your bitches up.
Oh, yes. Apparently so. You always surprise me when you start talking like that, because you're not that person. But it's like, when you need to lock a bitch up. Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
And then you have a Fascinator in white, even though it's shown in black. But,
Yeah, unrigged Fascinator. It's a pretty nice Fascinator. I like the little starry pattern thing going on.
Even though it's in white, I would still buy it. Because, I love a Fascinator.
Yeah.
I love them so much, I don't mind being a sunflower. That's a whole other story. I will have to link that one in the description as well. But I love a Fascinator so much, I turned myself into a sunflower.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm picking up the cage.
Of course you are. Because you need them for your bitches.
Sometimes you got to. I mean, if you don't lock your bitches up, sometimes they'll just teleport in and jump into frame. So it's a problem.
Clearly, you are in need of a birdcage to keep them locked up and prevent them from interrupting our fliff.
Oh, God. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. Actually, you're slightly out of frame. Let me fix that. Okay. Where are we?
We're at Violent Seduction.
Violent Seduction. And they have shoes.
Yeah, so you can lock these shoes to the birdcage.
Oh, my goodness.
Available for it.
Is it clips or is it just a leash?
It could just be a leash, yeah.
But if you took the leash off, there is a loop there.
There is.
That you could secure your bitches to their birdcage.
Yeah, well, you could secure it to multiple things. But yeah. These are the Aries heels. Big platform.
I like that detail. I'm not a fan of the platforms, but I like these little leashes off the back.
Yeah.
Because I love a leash.
Yep, and I do like the fact that they have the extra bolts on there, or
the
studs
detail
to hold the. Yeah.
I love the shine on those that I'm seeing.
Does have very nice shine for sure.
Yeah, I would get these.
Yep, and it looks like it comes in different colors. Are all the colors flippable? Not all the colors flip.
Are they all flip or just the black and white?
They are not all fliff. It's only the black ones, it looks like.
Only the black? But they're showing white too.
Oh, so it's hard to say because I can't buy from the ones that are up front. Let's see. Okay, what is... Oh, because these aren't actually the fliff item. I've put us in totally the wrong... Wait, no. I see. It's across the way.
They are the fliff item.
They are. It's just across the way, the actual FLF purchase. You can't get the FLF prices from this one. Don't do what I've done.
Because I was like, I was on the Seraphim website. I know that this is the shoe.
It is.
But you're at the wrong display. This is where you get all the rest of the colors at full price.
Right, including the black and white ones at full price. But
now I want to find... Oh, here we are. Look at that. Our friend over here in the pink bra found him just fine. She's what I'm going to say, she's Miss Up Front. You know, we always have the one that's nose to the display, Miss Up Front.
And that's why I went, I suppose, to this display, because there were people crowded around that one, and that makes sense now. I should have thought about that.
That goes to your shopping inexperience. You know, where there's a crowd, you're like, it's busy over there. Let me go stand over here. Well, why do you think they're over there, Tour?
Well, it looked, I could see it was the same item. I thought it would offer the same prices. I was foolish.
If only the people at home could see me hanging my head and shaking it.
Yeah.
I hope the silence conveyed that. Like, oh, Tour.
Oh, just eat some chicken nuggets.
You're like, shut up and have some nuggets. Okay. I'll have some nuggets, and I'm going to pick up these shoes because it was such an adventure finding them. All right, we have arrived at the next destination. Where are we, Tour?
We are at Volatility.
Volatility. Fun shoes. Now, as we arrived and I saw what they were, I'm like, they're cute. And they might be too cute for me.
I don't think they are too cute for you.
You don't?
Put on some very cute things.
And here I thought you were going to finish that sentence with some weight.
I mean...
That too. Because thanks to you, I have.
But yeah, I think this is a nice one.
Well, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
It's got the Easter pastel colors and the bun theme.
And my initial reaction to this is, well before I met you, when I was doing fashion, like, you know, SL fashion, I was always against cute and bows. And I would avoid them. And you're telling me that I should buy some bun shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be buying some bun shoes, and come Easter, I'm going to be in my bun shoes. So please remind me to wear my bun shoes. Because it will probably take reminding, because actually I was cammed on the picture. Here they are in World.
Here they are in World.
Aw, look at, you know what? I like, again, I still feel too cute for me, but I'm going to go ahead and buy these. But I like the wrinkling on the ears. This is another one of those like attention to detail things where it's just, they could have been flat, you know, but they gave it some character by putting those wrinkles in. Right.
Yeah, the wrinkles, and also like one of the ears is a little more lopsided than the other. They look worn. They do. Like they've seen some use. I dig it.
I do too. And for that reason, and because you said so, I will be picking these up. But, you know, it's been really hard to get me out of my flip-flops, as I still have on. I'm wearing my tippy-toe versions of my rain flip-flops. These have been my go-to shoe lately because they would be an RL. But I do have other shoes. And
these are nice and flats and cozy.
Yeah.
And
you know me. I still have a desire for sensible shoes, and a girl my size would not be prancing around in high heels. Although many a big girl wears some flashy heels and do it just fine. I am not one of those girls in RL, but you know, I like to pretend in SL that I am. And I wear some high heels that I would never wear in real life. But, you know, that's one of the amazing things about SL. You can do things that you would never do in SL, and it won't kill your feet.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Are we ready for the next stop? Because it's the last stop, isn't it?
We're ready for the next and last stop.
Next and last. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, we are at the next and last destination, and I was just about to call out somebody for being Miss Up Front again, but she walked away. So she spared herself for being called out for Miss Up Front. Nose to the display. But
Wasabi pills.
Wasabi pills. And Wasabi pills is doing what I always get irritated about, because Wasabi pills always does this on a fliff. And maybe always is being too much, but here's their hair.
They do very frequently.
It is. Usually they just offer it in pink and teal, but they're not even offering teal. It's just pink. Okay,
now,
Wasabi.
It is a clever marketing thing, because it does let you try the style, and if you want the rest of it, you have to go and actually get your hair color.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the marketing strategy, but I like this, mostly because I actually like the hat a lot.
Right. And you said I would buy it. And I'm looking at this going, why? I explained in the other video, I'm a dog person now, not a cat person. But you're like,
Right,
it says
but
more
it
than meow.
It has a whole thing where you can pick the text, and one of the text options is queen, but it's also got other ones like potato and fuck war.
Oh, yeah. You like potato too. You
I
had
do
to
like
explain potato to me.
Uh,
And I don't know if that dates me or just is, because we were talking
No.
about you being a millennial, which I love. But is it because you're a millennial and I'm not that I don't understand potato?
No, potato I think is a freckle thing more than
Oh,
anything.
is it a freckle thing? Okay.
I think it's more of a freckle thing.
Well, I still should have known it, but, you're going to have to remind me because I don't remember because I'm old. Potato is what?
Potato is kind of just an expression, like it's just an emoji I'll sometimes throw if I don't know what else to say, but generally want to vaguely approve of what has been said. I don't know.
Okay. So I'm still kind of mad and we have a friend again. Is this friend trying to steal my nuggets? Nope, she backed up. I think she's wearing one outfit from Fliff, actually. That outfit was from one of them. Yeah.
She is. She's wearing the outfit from Asteria? Asteria.
I think so.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, you're kind of mad you started to say?
Yeah, because it's only pink. And whenever Wasabi would do that in the past, I'm like, nope, not tricking me into buying the full version. But you're right. This hat has some fun sayings on it.
You can just do a little bit of punk pink hair and it's all good.
That's fine. I'll do the pink. I'll buy the one. I'm not buying the full version where I don't even see it because I haven't cammed around, but it's probably here somewhere.
Yeah.
But also, I like long hairs and I like big hairs. So
Yeah.
the
I know.
the
This is
hat,
a short hair and it's
it
not
is.
a big hair.
No. And maybe
But-
I'll wear it the next time we flip. Because
Yeah,
this hair I have on is the truth hair from last flip. So
Right.
I could make that a thing where my next look with hair from the last flip.
Yeah, you can do that.
If it works. Because, like in one of the others, there were some other hair makers that I don't usually buy and I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So with
Yeah.
this one, though, I do buy Wasabi. I have a really nice big full hair from Wasabi. This hair is not one of them. And like I said, I'm reluctantly buying it because I'm still hard set against pink only, but I will buy it because of cool hat and because you say so.
Very good. Very good.
All right. So with that, we come to the end of Fliff for this week. Tour, do you have any parting words for us?
I'm just gonna quote the hat. Fuck war, I'm out.
And you always leave me with a statement that I can't top. So with that, good night, good day, everyone. It's night. We're filming this at night. I'm going to edit it now and hope, maybe I'll get it out before midnight.
Maybe.
But in the event that I don't and you actually see this on Saturday, go ahead and hit the flip. You might find some of these items out still. And if you don't, but you really like it, at least you know what store to go to buy it, even if you have to pay full price.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Have a great day, night, what have you. And thank you for watching the Blanches Go FLFing.
Happy flipping.